Are you ready to embark on a bone-chilling journey into the heart of terror? Join us as we uncover the dark secrets lurking within the top 4 most haunted places in America. But before we dive into the spine-tingling tales of horror, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Opulent Adventures channel for more hair-raising adventures. Willow's Weep, Cayuga, Indiana. In the heart of Cayuga, Indiana, stands a house so sinister, locals whisper its name in fear. Willow's Weep. On a bone-chilling night in February 2019, brave souls Dave Spinks and Haley Sharp dared to venture into its dark depths. Owned by the trembling Brenda Johnson, Willow's Weep is more than just a house, it's a portal to nightmares. As Brenda trembled before them, she recounted the horrors that lurked within its walls. Boards ripped off the ceiling with malicious intent, leaving her son wounded. Brenda herself bore the scars of 6 claw marks etched into her flesh by unseen hands. Doors slammed shut, trapping them in a nightmare of their own making, while eerie bangs echoed from beneath the creaking floorboards. But the true terror lay in Willow Weep's blood-stained history. Built in the late 1800s, it was a cursed monument to despair. The builder met a watery grave in the bathtub, and the shadows whispered of 2 suicides and a ghastly hanging. 3 unfortunate souls met their end by poison, their screams echoing through the halls even now. As Dave and Haley listened, a shiver ran down their spines. Willow's Weep was no ordinary abode, it was a malevolent force hungry for souls. The shape of the house, an upside-down cross, only added to the sense of dread that hung heavy in the air. Could it be that Willow's Weep was designed not to attract evil, but to imprison it? Were the tortured souls trapped within its walls a dire warning to all who dared to enter? With each whispered tale, the truth became clearer. Willow's Weep was a house of horrors, a beacon for the damned, and those who dared to disturb its slumber would do so at their peril. Lake Shawnee Amusement Park, Mercer County, West Virginia. In the shadow of Mercer County, West Virginia, stands the ghostly remains of Lake Shawnee Amusement Park. Once a place of laughter and joy, it now whispers tales of tragedy and terror. Opened in 1926, the park's innocent facade soon crumbled beneath the weight of dark events. The park's playgrounds became battlegrounds for the innocent souls who dared to venture within. In the 1940s, a sweet little girl met her demise on the swings, crushed by a soda delivery truck that backed into her path. But she was not alone in her fate. Several other children met grisly ends, their laughter silenced by the cruel hand of fate. One mother's heartache echoed through the park when her son vanished into the murky depths of the swimming pool, his arm ensnared in the deadly embrace of the drain. Another family's outing turned into a nightmare as their canoe capsized, claiming the life of a young boy. Despite the haunting echoes of tragedy, the park remained open until 1966, when its gates closed forever. Yet its horrors were far from over. In 1985, local resident Gaylord White dared to resurrect the park, drawn by memories of happier times. But the ghosts of Lake Shawnee were not content to rest. As the White family delved into the park's history, they uncovered a chilling truth: the land upon which the amusement park stood was once a sacred Native American burial ground. The spirits of the past rose from their eternal slumber, casting a pall of dread over the park. Visitors reported seeing swings move on their own, or catching glimpses of a spectral little girl riding them. The air crackled with an otherworldly energy, and even the bravest souls felt the weight of unseen eyes upon them. Paranormal investigators like Dave Spinks felt the oppressive atmosphere as soon as they set foot in the park. They knew that the tragedies of Lake Shawnee were not mere coincidences, but echoes of a dark and troubled past. In the face of unexplained phenomena, skeptics became believers, and scientists questioned their understanding of the world. The hauntings of Lake Shawnee Amusement Park were more than just stories, they were a chilling reminder that some mysteries defy explanation, and some fears are best left undisturbed. Lake Lanier, Blue Ridge Mountains, Georgia. Hidden deep within the eerie embrace of the Blue Ridge Mountains in Georgia lies a seemingly serene body of water known as Lake Lanier. This picturesque vacation spot draws millions of visitors each year, lured by the promise of relaxation and recreation. Yet beneath its tranquil surface lies a sinister secret that chills the hearts of those who dare to venture too close. Year after year, Lake Lanier claims a staggering number of lives, swallowing them whole and leaving behind only unanswered questions and haunting whispers of tragedy. Despite its deceptive appearance, this seemingly placid lake has earned a grim reputation for its mysterious disappearances and untimely deaths. The tales of horror surrounding Lake Lanier are as numerous as the ripples on its surface. Boating accidents turn deadly in an instant, and swimmers vanish without a trace, their bodies never to be recovered. Locals speak in hushed tones of the lake's insatiable appetite, describing it as a voracious predator that devours its victims whole. But what sets Lake Lanier apart from other bodies of water? Why does it seem to claim so many lives with ruthless efficiency? Some believe that there is more to these tragedies than mere coincidence, pointing to the lake's dark and troubled history as evidence of a curse that haunts its waters. Constructed in the 1950s as a man-made reservoir, Lake Lanier's creation came at a steep cost. Entire towns were submerged beneath its depths, their remnants now nothing more than silent witnesses to the lake's grim legacy. Among the submerged ruins lies a Native American burial ground, its sacred sites desecrated by the lake's construction. Legend has it that the spirits of the past still linger beneath the waters of Lake Lanier, their restless souls seeking retribution for the desecration of their final resting place. Skeptics dismiss such tales as mere superstition, attributing the lake's deadly reputation to its treacherous underwater terrain and hidden debris. Yet, despite the warnings and the mounting death toll, Lake Lanier continues to draw visitors like moths to a flame. World-class divers refuse to brave its depths, while locals speak of an unspoken understanding that the lake is not to be trifled with. And still, millions flock to its shores each year, oblivious to the dark forces that lurk beneath its surface. Is Lake Lanier truly cursed, or are its horrors merely the product of overactive imaginations? Whatever the truth may be, one thing remains certain: the waters of Lake Lanier hold secrets that refuse to be forgotten, and those who dare to challenge its depths do so at their own peril. Skinwalker Ranch, Uintah County, Utah. Nestled within the rugged expanse of Uintah County, Utah, lies a desolate cattle ranch cloaked in shadow and mystery. This seemingly ordinary patch of land holds a dark secret, whispered about in hushed tones by the locals who dare not speak its name: the legend of the Skinwalker. Skinwalkers, as the tales go, are shape-shifting beings of unimaginable malevolence. They prowl the desert landscape, assuming the forms of foxes, coyotes, or even wolves, their presence instilling fear and dread in all who encounter them. Among the Native American tribes of the region, the mere mention of a skinwalker is said to invite their sinister presence, a superstition rooted in centuries-old folklore. The saga of Skinwalker Ranch took a chilling turn in 1994, when Terry and Gwen Sherman, unsuspecting ranchers, purchased the property and found themselves thrust into a nightmare of supernatural proportions. One fateful day, Terry confronted a monstrous wolf-like creature ravaging his livestock, a creature seemingly impervious to bullets and unaffected by mortal wounds. The encounter left the Shermans shaken and bewildered, questioning the reality of what they had witnessed. Experts and investigators puzzled over the incident, grappling with the unsettling possibility that the Shermans had crossed paths with a creature straight out of legend, the werewolf. Descriptions of the encounter bore eerie similarities to age-old tales of bloodthirsty lupine beasts, known for their cunning and ferocity. But what truly unnerved observers was the creature's apparent invulnerability, shrugging off gunfire with unnatural ease. As word of the Shermans' harrowing ordeal spread, so too did reports of otherworldly phenomena plaguing Skinwalker Ranch. Cattle mutilations, eerily precise and surgically executed, stoked fears of a malevolent presence lurking in the shadows. The ranch became a hotbed of paranormal activity, drawing attention from skeptics and believers alike, each seeking answers to the unexplained mysteries that haunted its barren landscape. Yet, despite the mounting evidence and eyewitness accounts, the enigma of Skinwalker Ranch remains unsolved. The legend of the Skinwalker, whispered in the wind and etched into the annals of local lore, continues to cast a shadow over the remote desert wilderness, its secrets buried deep within the sands of time. And as night falls over Uintah County, the howl of a lone wolf echoes across the desert, a chilling reminder of the darkness that lurks just beyond the horizon. As we bid farewell to the shadows of the top 4 most haunted places in America, remember to keep your eyes peeled and your senses sharp. Who knows what eerie mysteries await in the darkness? Stay tuned to Opulent Adventures for more thrilling adventures into the unknown. Until next time, stay spooky.